Yes then people, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to FM24 Newcastle episode 4. The beta is here and it has been so much fun to play, and I've played a few games off of camera now, and you guys might have seen this little clip. I'm going to insert it in pretty quick in this video because while I've been playing to try and get us to the point we're at today, a few things have happened. Now number one, I managed to not save the last episode, which was fantastic from me. So we lost 1-0 to Manchester. I replayed to make sure we lost both games. Lost 1-0 to Manchester United, lost 3-1 to Arsenal to an Eddie Nketiah hat-trick, and then played against Crystal Palace and we lost 5-1 and we got absolutely battered about the park, and I've got no idea why. It's shocking performance. We then drew 4-4 with Benfica, where this happened. We're in a Champions League game against Benfica, and Anthony Gordon decides to just stick it in his own net from 40 yards out. Now I'm not quite sure what to do about this. I mean, what's going on? What is happening there? SI and FM, can you fix this? This is now the third own goal in 5 games, which was pretty crazy. So Anthony Gordon decided to stick the ball in the back of his own net from 40 yards out, and we drew 4-4 in our first game of the Champions League, and we drew 2-2 against Everton thanks to a 91st minute Joe Linton goal to keep us not on the most downward spiral we've ever seen in the world. Today's episode, we're going to have this away game against Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. We're going to play against Wolves in the league, and then we've got Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Now obviously our Champions League group is different, and I massively apologise for that because I've been simming 100 years into the future. I changed all my save settings and it's completely messed me up because I forgot to save the end of last episode. But the only thing we've missed is the Champions League stages changing, and the actual goal scored was, I think it's slightly different. I think there was maybe a goal more we should have conceded, but we got battered by Palace anyway. So our goal difference is in the mud. I made the same signing, so Mathys Tel is back here on loan again, and obviously our brand new sort of fun signing of Vicente Pizarro is also here, now a value of £36 million, by the way. What a player. Is also here, which is good fun. Today, we're going to have some chance to sort of play a few different players, and this is going to be a very deciding episode. Do we ditch the inverted wing back and the 3-2-4-1? It's not working as things stand. We are getting absolutely dominated pillar to post, and that Benfica game was absolutely crazy, and so was the Palace game, and yeah, it's gone absolutely wild so far. So I'm very much debating changing back to a standard 4-3-3. Not trying to be too fancy. Maybe we're not quite there yet. Maybe Trippier is better as a wing back because his performances have been quite poor, and he's one of the best players at the club. We did have Sven Botman injured for 3 weeks in one of the new simulations, which is a little bit annoying. So we'll have to sort of see what we can do with that one. And other than that, we are pretty much there. So away against Villa, a chance to use maybe Lewis Miley, Elliot Anderson, maybe a few different players as well. Probably not Remy Savage. Now he's in for 36 weeks. So, yeah, let's get into this one. Carabao Cup, I'd like to win this. We got to, obviously, the final last year where we lost to United. So, hopefully we can do bits in the Carabao this year. The team then for this game in the Carabao Cup is going to be heavily rotated. And we're going to still try out this 3-back with Tino Livramento as the right-back. Shah and Dan Burners, 2 centre-backs with Target at left-back. Karius in goal as well, with Longstaff sitting deep. Pizarro and Anderson midfield. Barnes on the right. Tel on the left. And Wilson down the middle. Now there's also a little bit of a glitch. I think it's sort of I think that's going to be fixed after the beta, I imagine. Lewis Hall is locked and can't play this season at all, I don't think. So he was under offer, obviously because of the permanent transfer that's going through. And while that was happening, he was also played by Chelsea in the build-up to him actually joining us. And it made him eligible for the whole season, which is fantastic. So we've got no Lewis Hall this year, which is a shame because if we knew that, we'd have probably signed someone else. But there we go. We're going to kick things off then with a corner for Aston Villa, and a good clearance there by Mathys Tel. Rams to the ball, finds Pau Torres, Diego Carlos to Watkins. They've started a strong side, Aston Villa. I thought we were going to rotate. I thought we had a gentleman's agreement. The Carabao Cup was the rotation cup. Apparently not, which is interesting. It means it's going to be a very difficult game. Pizarro does find Wilson, who's dispossessed by Tielemans very easily. And Ramsey down this left-hand side, beaten. Good challenge there by Livramento, but cleared straight to them again. Good press flow from Wilson. Don't pull a hamstring, Wilson. You've already been injured once this season. Knocking it back to Olsen, to Pau Torres, to Douglas Luiz, to John Duran, to Ollie Watkins. And that's 1-0 to Aston Villa. And this is something that I'm seeing a lot more. We're being played through very easily. Now, I'm not sure if it's because of our sort of trying to transition to a 3-back defensive when they get the ball. We're just being played for a lot. I don't know if we're just not quite good enough to play this sort of 3-2-4-1 system. Because, I mean, again, just like that, we were absolutely teared apart. And in just 7 minutes, Aston Villa are dominating us. The early signs here is that I'm going to change formation after this game. We are being pulled apart, pillar to post, in every single game at this point. We got lucky against Liverpool. We beat Luton. We absolutely smashed Luton. Maybe we keep it for games like that. But games that are a contest, we shouldn't really do this, I suppose, is what we're trying to be told here by the FM gods. Karius on the ball, plays it to Dan Burn. A nice little slow build-up here from Newcastle. Villa seem to be pressing up very, very high. Target down the line does find Mathys Tel. Now, he is going to find brand new sign of Vicente Pizarro. Finds Harvey Barnes on the right-hand side. Nice build-up play from us here. Harvey Barnes with the ball in. Mathys Tel is backstick. Good header saved by Olsen. And Tel nearly gets his first goal for the club. Anderson chucks it all the way back to Matt Target, and that was the chance. Very good chance as well. Mathys Tel with the header, ball in from Villa, well cleared by Shah. Eventually header goes over the bar, and this game stays at 1-0. Very, very lively start to this one. I'm very surprised at the level of team that Villa have chucked out today. I didn't think they were going to go this strong. So, maybe we're going to be at the Carabao Cup a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I wanted to try and win it, but yeah, maybe not. But you can see straight away, just that throw in there from Villa. I'm going to replay the last 10 seconds and just show you what I mean about being teared through. So Digne had a long throw in there because we've got this inverted wing-back role. Livramento was a lot higher up than the left-back, and straight away we're into the back three, and we're a little bit out of sorts, and Harvey Barnes had to rush back into cover. So I don't know if maybe because of the quality of our defenders, maybe we haven't got the pace and Fabian Schär and Sven Botman to play this system, and maybe we need to move away from it. But Mathys Tel down his left-hand side finds Target, great little 1-2, and Tel's on the ball again. Seems very, very good so far, Mathys Tel. Longstaff finds Barnes, great ball behind to Callum Wilson, and I'm going to put £1 million on Callum Wilson, put it in the back of the net. I think he was just offside anyway, but that is a prime Callum Wilson goal that is, especially on FM. In that 18-yard box, he is normally deadly with that sort of 20 composure. And I said watch your hamstrings, Callum Wilson. Potential thigh injury. Wilson's off. Fantastic. It's been a very, very stressful start to this season. I've got to say, we had a very, very good start, and then we played the episode, and then it didn't save. And now I'm stressed because we keep scoring own goals, and now we're losing every single game. I mean, FM, relax. I know you've just come out. You're trying to keep everyone excited, but this is very, very stressful. Matty Cash down this right-hand side does well there, using his pace. Mathys Tel's tracked him, but a ball in to the back post, and Karius claims with two hands. Surprising to see that he claimed that. I thought that was going to go over him, and that was going to be 2-0 to Villa, but there I am. I've been shut up. Livramento then down this right-hand side, plays it in to Longstaff, who's half asleep. Watkins finds Diaby, who hits it from range, and Karius does save. We need to wake up. We have been very, very poor in this first half. Literally a few chances from a bit of magic from Mathys Tel, but in terms of actual play, not very good at all. Duran on the edge of the box fires it over the bar. I'll be happy to get in 1-0 down in this game if we can just hold this at half-time. And we are going to switch formation in this second half. We're going to be better in front of goal, and we are going to change things up. So we're going to keep this base. No, we're not actually. We're going to go to a 4-2-3-1, and we are going to play a standard back four. So we're going to get the wing back on support, and we're going to get the wing back on support. We're going to have the inverted there. We're actually going to change Livramento. No, we're not. We're going to keep them ball player and central defender because Dan Burns should be playing too many passes. Deep line playmaker on defend with a box to box with a attacking midfielder and supporting Cam. I quite like this little trio in there. I also don't know what it's like on this year's game. I've hardly played any of it, so it might not work at all, but I think we're going to just quickly change it to this and be very, very simple. We'll take off get further forward and close down more on that box to box. In the Cam role, we'll add some instructions to make him a little bit more aggressive and make him a bit more free roamy, get him on the ball a bit more, and keep things fairly simple. We don't want to shoot as much of him either, so we'll go for that with the Cam and just see if them little tactical tweaks can pull us out a much better second half. It looks like there's a highlight from the off, which is interesting. Digne on the ball for Aston Villa. It's going to straight away drive through the midfield. And Matty Cash down the right-hand side. Mathys Tel's done well to get back in. And within 17 seconds of the second half kicking off, they have scored. The question is, was Watkins offside? I don't think he was. And I think he wasn't offside. Our tactical genius has been shown up in 17 seconds. I mean, what can I do about that? It's just a great run from Watkins, good save and a great finish again. I mean, we can't blame Karius, he made two good saves. And we are not having a fantastic day. That is to be said. Digne with a throw-in for Aston Villa. Harvey Barnes, can you win that one? Well done. Pizarro finds Longstaff. Pizarro on the ball again, finds Alex Isak. Beats his man. Great spin and great finish from Alex Isak. I do want to apologise. I keep pausing and coughing. I woke up on Saturday morning horrendously ill, of course, on the start of FM. That's just always the way, isn't it? So we're powering through with a blocked nose, sore throat, dodgy ear. Look, I apologise for little breaks in play. I mean, while I've been waffling, and we've scored a goal, and Aston Villa have scored a goal, and it's 3-1. So, you know, maybe I'll keep waffling, we'll score some more goals. I don't think that's quite how it works. I think I'll waffle and the players get bored, just as you guys. I probably just turned off. If you haven't turned off, like the video, you have got a second episode of this coming out today because you guys did hit 20 likes on the Saturday episode. So a massive thank you for your support. And the Wonder Kids video as well, massive thank you on that. That's blown up overnight. So a massive, massive thank you to anyone that's on the channel recently. You guys are absolute legends. And obviously, it's just the beta. It's just the start of the content. So get yourself strapped in and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Pizarro have a great ball out there to target. And I do quite like the width that we're showing. I wish the players would wake up, though, because Mathys Tel was half asleep there, dreaming of Bayern Munich and not losing on a cold Wednesday night in the Midlands. But we moved. John Duran with the ball in. Backstick. Watkins, good header just over the bar. Elliot Anderson hasn't had the greatest impact in today's game. We'll get Miggy Almiron in the cam role. And we are going to bring on Gordon for Tel as well. And half hour to go. Let's hope them changes can make a difference. Right, free kick. Anthony Gordon. Have you got it in the locker, Anthony? That's what I want to know. We're about 25, 30 yards out. He's got a chance here. A 5-man wall for Aston Villa. Great free kick. The keeper was stood. Olsen did not move a muscle. And eventually it goes just over the bar. Close that. That was a great little free kick there from Anthony Gordon. Nearly getting in the back of the net. But this game is going to fizzle out. And we are going to lose in the Carabao Cup. And we're going to be out straight away, which is the dream. Why would you not want that? Absolutely fantastic. Just what you wanted to happen in today's episode. Pizarro can't quite get the interception on Bailey's ball. McGinn to Ramsey to Bailey. Ball into John Duran. And 4-1. We've been battered again. We concede so many goals. I mean, Sven Botman is our main centre-back and he's not here. He's injured, which is fantastic. That is another goal awarded and it's another goal conceded. We need to have some serious hard look at ourselves. I'm going to completely rip the tactic up and start again, I think, because we're being bullied in every single game. Almiron on the ball in that cam roll, finds Matt Target. Good ball down the line to Anthony Gordon. Can he beat his man? Good challenge from Chambers. Falls to Target. Good challenge again. They're just more passionate. Longstaff finds Pizarro. Back to Shah. Nearly intercepted again. Longstaff. Good ball to Almiron. Can he find a ball to Barnes? He can. Great run by Barnes. And misses it, of course, because that's just how this season's going. 7 minutes of extra time are up, and we've lost 4-1, and we're at the Carabao Cup. We got to the final last year in real life. Well, not this year. Absolute shocker. I'm going to go ahead, completely rip this tactic up, and start again, I think. And to make matters even better, like I said, mind your hamstrings, Callum Wilson. He's out for 7 weeks. Absolutely superb. Good job, Callum. Right, we've ripped the tactic up and we've started again. We've gone for an aggressive 4-3-3 with wing-backs, ball-playing defenders, ball in midfield with Joe Linton, and the centre mid on support with Tonali in midfield. We're going to be aggressive. It's a Gegen press. We're going to be a high-press, aggressive system using a back four, being wide and bullying teams. That is the new goal. We're going to be a dirty team. We're going to just press people till they can't run anymore because that's what we need to be able to do. Callum Wilson's obviously out for 7 weeks, so we're looking a little bit light up front, but Isaac Tel hopefully going to be good enough to sort of carry us through. We've got Wolves up next in a couple of days' time where hopefully we can see this formation work. They are bottom of the league. If we can't beat Wolves, I'll retire. I'm not going to retire, but I will. And of course, just to add some insult to injury, the man, myth, and legend, Vincenzo Pizarro is injured for this game, 3 to 5 days. So Lewis Miley's on the bench. Again, the poor kid wants to just go and play under 21s football, but we're just not letting him. We're going to be playing this full-strength side. Dan Burns got to start at centre-back. I didn't really realise how weak we were at centre-back when Botman gets injured. Newcastle fans, you probably know all about it. Why didn't anyone tell me? Why didn't I listen to my brother when he says Newcastle defence is gash? He doesn't say that. They were on 4-0 yesterday against Palace. And in real life, and on FM, we lost 5-1. So I am clearly the issue. Let's see this back four work, shall we? Neto on the ball finds Torres, and we're left weak at the back again because Trippier's gone flying up. Pedro Neto finds Sarabia on the inside. Back to Pedro Neto. Trippier plays him through. You can sense the tension and aggression in my voice. We are lucky not to be 1-0 down to bottom of the league Wolves. Trippier, whip this one in. Dan Burn, get your big, beautiful Geordie head on it. Thank you. I called it. Trippier would put in. Dan Burn, that big, beautiful Geordie head. 1-0 to the Toon Army. It seems like I've completely forgotten how to make content. For some reason, I stopped the recording after scoring that first goal. I've literally got no idea why, and I massively apologise. It's because I'm ill. Bear with me. We've just gone ahead and battered Wolves 4-1. Here's the goals on the screen. I'm going to get better. I genuinely apologise. Do not take this episode as or this start to the save as what I am like. I am a top-class creator. I pride myself on quality, and I've messed up twice in this episode. So big apologies. Totti did get a ball down the line to Matheus Cunha. We looked a lot better in this game. I spent the whole episode waffling about how good we were looking. And Mathys Tel even got his first ball for the club. Amron knocking it in. Tel with the finish. I'll show you the stats. We were absolutely dominant. I'm just fuming that I've just looked to my side and I wasn't recording. And I'm just going to check I'm recording. So apologies. Absolutely dominant in that game. 68% possession. Lots of shots on target as well. We've managed to bring on Lewis Miley for his debut, and much better game, that one. We've got Atletico Madrid up next, and I'm going to click record when I go into that one because it's quite important that you record when you're making a YouTube video. Right then, nights do not get bigger than this. Newcastle versus Atletico Madrid. It's going to be a tough old game. Atletico Madrid starting with Oblak, Azpilicueta, Jimenez, Hermoso, Llorente, Koke, Galán, De Paul, Saul, Depay, and Antoine Griezmann. We've got Nick Pope in goal, Trippier, Schär, Burn, Target, Guimaraes, Tonali, Joelinton, Gordon, Tel, and Isaac. Two very, very strong sides. We are going to go out there and try and impose ourselves, try and keep that aggressive style of play we just had against Wolves. Like I said, massive apologies that I managed to mess that sort of clicking of recording up for some reason, but we were very, very good in that performance. Very aggressive, very front-footed, and it's nice to hear the Champions League music as well. It's a big thing to add into the game. A 5-3-2 for Atletico Madrid, a very defensive, negative, aggressive formation for them as well. So today is surely going to be a tough old game, full of yellow cards. Get the bets in. I'm going 5+. Get in the comments down below right now how many cards in this game. That target finds Mathys Tel to the left-hand side. De Paul's going to go flying in. Till with the ball in. Isaac with a header. Great ball from Mathys Tel. Isaac does win the header, but did he stray just offside? I'm not too sure. A minute in this game at St James's Park, Champions League nights, and we've kicked things off in 1 minute and 50 seconds with Mathys Tel. An unbelievable ball in to Alex Isaac, and it is close, I tell you, but Isaac does stay just onside, and Oblak cannot save that one, and we are 1-0 up here at St James's Park. Right then, Matty Target down this left-hand side does find Dan Burn. Tonali, great reverse pass. Anthony Gordon. I tell you what, you didn't see that Wolves game in full, but we have picked up exactly where we finished in that Wolves game, dominating. Dan Burn with a great ball into Tonali, and he just had eyes in the back of his head to see Anthony Gordon make that space. A great finesse shot around Jan Oblak, and he makes it 2-0 in 25 minutes. Now, Newcastle in real life battered PSG 4-1, and looks like here on FM we're going to batter another massive European side here at St James's Park. It's 30 minutes in and we are on the ball again. Gordon, great ball into Mathys Tel. We're going to find it all the way back to Fabian Schär, back into Trippier. Anthony Gordon on the ball into the box. Well headed away by Azpilicueta, and maybe now an Atletico Madrid counter-attack. They're going to be a very negative team there, and Mathys Tel has picked the pockets of the Atletico Madrid midfield. Azpilicueta with a great challenge, but Mathys Tel beats him, finds Joelinton, gets ball to Tonali. Great ball to Mathys Tel. He is not offside. Tonali, unbelievable pass there, being a complete and utter instructor in the midfield. Fantastic pass, and I thought he was onside. I was so sure he was onside there. Great ball from Tonali, and he is a whisker offside from Mathys Tel. A fantastic first time finish, but he does sneak just offside, and it's going to stay 2-0 against Atletico Madrid. That passing map is a lot more like it. Centre-backs out to the wing-backs. That's what we're looking for now then, rather than that inverted three-back. Very high aggressive wing-backs, and that has started us up very, very well in this game against Atletico Madrid. And I'm not going to get a chance to breathe because Tonali is going to send it back to Fabian Schär. To Trippier down that right-hand side. Finds Anthony Gordon. Great ball in to Tonali. And the instructor goes for another long-range effort. But a good save from Jan Oblak to tip it round the post for a corner ball. And a Trippier delivery to a Dan Burn header. Not quite that time. Oh, nearly from Fabian Schär, but not quite calling it quite as well that time. Still 2-0. And Griezmann has just been injured and taken off. So that's their main attacking threat gone as well, which is absolutely massive. We're going to get on Harvey Barnes for Anthony Gordon in this one. Anthony Gordon has been very, very good in recent games. And Fabian Schär and Dan Burn are both absolutely battered out there. But we haven't got the people to bring on in them positions. We're going to bring on Sean Longstaff as well for Bruno Guimaraes. Again, he played a lot of football recently, and Sean Longstaff can do a role in that DM position. We don't need to do too much. There's a lot of vacant space in that cam role that should be filled out, and he should be able to sit there and just sort of control this game. Rodrigo de Paul with a free kick for Atletico Madrid. It goes flying over the bar. I like the new sort of hand animations when they're making the free kick. A lot of new animations this year. And a Trippier corner into Dan Burns' head is another animation which just keeps happening. Nearly, I'm trying to do it again. I've done it once. I'm trying to do it too much. We'll leave it there. All right, stop. Matt Target with a corner into Dan Burns' head. Oh, Fabian Schär's head, and he hits the crossbar. Great effort there from Fabian Schär. And Mathys Tel was absolutely legging it to get back onto that one. He does very, very well to outpace the striker there. And we can relax again. Longstaff, good ball up into Harvey Barnes, but dispossessed in the end. And I imagine that's going to be highlight, unless an error here for Atletico Madrid is going to happen, and we can get the ball. An Atletico Madrid goal, we don't want to see it, to be honest. I just don't even bother. Look, don't bother. Trippier's there. Oh, Barnes. Oh, no. No, Memphis Depay, please. Oh, he put it wide. That was a long old highlight and nearly goes in the back of the net there from a Memphis Depay effort, but just wide of the mark, keeping things at 2-0, which is fantastic. Trippier finds Tonali back into Trippier down this right-hand side. Finds Fabian Schär in the middle. Can he now find Tonali? He can. Into Joelinton. Great ball to Mathys Tel, but not quite enough power in it. Good effort, though. I like the idea. Good pressure there from Matt Target. The ball is going to go flying through to Memphis Depay down that left wing, then finds Angel Correa, and it's 2-1, and we've got 10 minutes to hold on. Right, we need to waste some time. We need to waste some time. Go back to balance and just relax things a little bit. Great ball there from Memphis Depay into Correa, and it sets up a squeaky bum time for 10 minutes, right? And Atletico Madrid just 30 seconds later have the ball on the attack again. Ronaldo down the ball, down the line to Correa, who's got some speed about him. Going to try and find a ball back into Thomas Lemar. He does. He goes for a shot. Oh, it's deflected into the back of the net, and it's 2-2, and we've absolutely bottled it. And just when I think things are going well, things crumble back down. And after 17 shots to their 6, Atletico Madrid have pulled off a classic Atletico Madrid in this one. We're going to go back to attacking. We're going to stop wasting time. And we're going to try and get something from this last few minutes. I'm going to encourage the lads as well. But a real crumble in the last 5 minutes, and I thought we were going to absolutely batter him. We still might get 3 points. Target with the ball in. It's going to get cleared to the back stick. Mathys Tel picks it up, finds a ball to Longstaff, to Joelinton. Oh, it's wide. I thought he found the top corner with the last kick of the game, but he doesn't. And it ends in a 2-2 draw against Atletico Madrid, which is absolutely heartbreaking. I'll say we were unlucky because we were quite good in that game, but a 2-2 draw does not seem right for how we just performed. Benfica and Atletico Madrid both on 4 points. Shakhtar down on 0, which means next episode we're going to have to come back for some more Champions League football, which don't forget, because you guys have been smashing the likes and the support recently, that is going to be in just a 3 hours time. So make sure you've watched this one nice and quick, and then you can watch the next one again. So absolute massive from you guys for smashing the support. Thank you so much. And we have got daily videos coming out on this Newcastle career mode over the next week as well. So I'm going to come back nice and sharpish. We're going to come back for I think I'm going to play this Burnley game off of camera, you know, as it's a double upload day. We'll play Spurs, Shakhtar and Villa up next, and then Monday's episode will come back for City, Benfica, Atletico Madrid and Chelsea as a bumper Monday special. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll speak to you next time.